what's it like to live in Portland without a car? So when I moved here, I didn't have a car. And so I know firsthand, it's been a few years for sure, but I can speak to it. First off, I think the thing that's really cool about Portland is that each area of town, each little neighborhood, probably has everything you need. So it is grocery store, coffee shop, restaurant, all of that stuff, you've already got it. So you're probably gonna not feel any sort of lack when it comes to that. And then, of course, we have all kinds of ways to navigate if you do need it. So TriMet is our local transportation system, and that transportation system has buses. We have light rail, that's called the MAX, and we have, oh my gosh, I'm losing it. We have buses, light rail, and the MAX. So the two streetcars are a little bit slower than light rail. Light rail kind of goes between bigger city centers. So between those three systems, you're going to have a pretty easy way to get somewhere, pretty much anywhere you want to go. It's more of just a question of how long it takes. I used to commute from Northwest Portland to Vancouver, Washington, and that probably took me a good hour and a half. So, you know, you can cut down on the commute by riding your bike, perhaps, because we have great biking trails. But it just kind of depends. But you should check out TriMet because that gives you, it's a pretty cool interface. It'll give you, you know, where the nearest stop is, what the stop is, what the schedule is, how long it'll take you. You can put in like where you're at and where you want to get to and how long it's going to take and what which rail / bus you need to take and when to transfer and all that stuff. So it makes navigating our transportation system a lot easier so that you can definitely navigate Portland without a car. As far as what neighborhood to live in to do that, I think it's, I mean, you can pretty much go anywhere. Closer into the central city, you're going to have more access, of course. If you imagine sort of a spider web, the transportation is denser in the center, and as it spans out, it gets a little bit more sparse. So, you know, from Hillsborough, there's still ways to get downtown. It's just not as often, so you're gonna have to plan around it. And it's not, you know, it's not as often, and it's not like as big of a time span. So, you know, light rail, depending on where you're at, starts early in the morning and can go late at night. But depending on if you're just relying on one mode of transportation, like the MAX, for instance, it shuts down at certain hours. But yeah, I think it's perfectly reasonable and easy to navigate our fair city with just transportation. But of course, like worst case scenario, if you've got to get downtown and the bus is running late, there's Uber and Lyft here too, and all that fun stuff. But you don't have to do that. I mean, TriMet is fantastic, works well. I think that covers that. Anyways, it's always a pleasure. If you want to see more of our fantastic content, don't hesitate to stop over to our Paris Group Realty LLC YouTube channel. There's more there. And of course, please comment below. I'd love to hear your questions and anything you're wondering about. I'd love to address them in a future Dear Claire. Have a great week. You take care.